Okay, so this is the first step of the gusset. Actually, I'm sewing it to the front. You just pin it in place, matching the bottom of the gusset up with the dot on the front and back. In this case, it's the front. Make sure you take off and sew at 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. So all the way up to the center. And then all the way back down to the other end of the gusset that is lined up with your little mark at the dot on the leg. Okay, so now we're going to finish the other side of the gusset, and I've already started here at the end of the leg, and I'm just going to stitch all the way up with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. And then as we come up to where the gusset is, I'm going to push my seam allowance towards the pants, and I've got it pinned and lined up with the dot on the other side, just like that. And I'm pushing my seam allowance off to that outside edge, and I'm just going to stitch right like that. And that, you can see right back here, that's where you're going to have that nice straight V shape, with both of the seam allowances are going to be pressed out or sewn out toward the outside edge. Then you just keep going all the way up. Don't forget good seam allowance. Sometimes I get sloppy with that with my serger. All the way up, that's my center notch. It's kind of a mess, but that's that center notch that gets lined up with the center back or center front, whichever side you're doing. Just along down to the other end, and I'll show you what it looks like when you get to the other end. Checking my seam allowance as I'm coming down, pulling it out. Again, I'm going to push my seam allowance towards the main part of the pants. Come right back down to the bottom. And finish out that seam all the way to the bottom of the apron. And that's it. So now when you turn the pants right side out, you can see there's just a nice little gentle point right there as we come up, and we extend all the way through the front and back center and all the way back down to the other calf, where there's a nice, gentle, smooth point.